I think we're good to go, Trevor.
Alright, cool. So we're 79% through the game.
Yes, we are.
You know what they're not 79% through?
Metroid Prime 4.
Yeah, exactly.
I knew exactly where you were going.
I was like, I saw the announcement that they were like, so we basically have a game and it's garbage, so we're not doing this.
Yeah.
Sorry.
They were like, we still want to make Metroid Prime 4, but the Metroid Prime 4 we have is terrible, so we're just going to start over again. I hope they at least got to reuse some of the assets or something. Oh, there's that cursor.
They just like throw it in the incinerator. What the heck are these guys? Sorry, I forgot about these guys. I just saw them.
Oh my gosh, I have to play this at like a really weird angle.
I can move over.
I don't think it's your fault, Trevor.
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh. What the? Okay, I'm just gonna...
Technical difficulties. Technical difficulties. Alright, there we go.
Yeah, I think I got it.
Alright, cool.
There we go. Yeah, so originally this was like kind of a speed run.
Yeah.
And I had like a whole like route planned out and everything.
Yeah.
But that was like 2 years ago. So I no longer have a thing planned out. So I'm just kind of like, let's finish this game.
And then the Rickroll starts.
Dun, dun.
Never gonna give you up. Like the most elaborate Rickroll ever. 2 years in the making. So Metroid Prime 4, what I wanted to say was, like, what if like the game leaked, like they had the game, and people still played the garbage game? Like, what would happen?
Oh, that would be terrible. People would be like, there's only 3 Metroid Prime games. Because the 4th one wasn't good.
Yeah. So, in this game, are there invisible enemies? Is that why you're doing heat sensor?
Well, it's really dark in here.
Oh, it's dark. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's been a while since I've played this game. Like, I really haven't played this game in years.
Oh my god. Oh, come on. Trevor, we're restarting. This is going so poorly. We're restarting it.
Reset.
You know what? We can restart this and then still just keep this in.
Okay.
We can do that.
Rebooting. Reallocating resources.
Oh.
This is a metaphor for what they're doing with Metroid Prime 4.
I know.
They're like, no, we can start over and everything will be fine.
For reference, I'm playing on a tiny screen, and
at an angle,
at a really weird angle, and I have the Wii sensor on a camera tripod, and it's kind of working. But okay. This is really not how you're supposed to play the game. But I'm winging it.
I think you should do it on one foot like a flamingo.
One. You know, one time I did a live stream on Twitch.
Yeah. Where
I played Mega Man X4.
Okay.
With one hand upside down. And I was like, this is such a crazy idea.
Yeah.
Like, who's ever done this before? I'm gonna get like lots of people watching. Nobody watched it. So I spent like an hour hanging upside down, playing Mega Man with one hand.
Like nobody came on, nobody bothered to watch, or people came on and they were like, I don't like this.
I just think nobody even came on in the first place.
Okay, that stinks. I want to do a Twitch stream where it's just me reading old books, but like, just really like just screaming them.
Screaming old books.
Yeah.
Did I ever show you? There's this funny YouTube series called it's like classy readings of terrible fan fiction.
Oh god.
And it's really funny. Because he'll pronounce things exactly how they're spelt.
Oh.
And the things are always spelt terribly. Like, he'll read a Sonic fan fiction, and instead of it being Knuckles, it'll be Cuckles. Cuckles the Echidna. had babies with Sonic.
Oh God, no! No. Why does everyone have to get pregnant in fan fiction?
I don't know. It's so dumb, but it's hilarious because he's reading it like all like classy, like
Yeah. And that is when Tails got diarrhea.
pretty much. That's the level of fan fiction we're talking about here.
I can't. Okay, so my issue with fan fiction is I'm sure there's a lot of good fan fiction. Okay, so here's I feel like I'm hypocritical on this, or hypocritical is not the right word, but I feel like I'm contradictory. Like I look at fan art, like pictures, and I'm like, that's cool. I get this. I understand. I'm totally cool with this, and like I can look at fan art and be like, that's neato. Fan fiction, I feel like I have such a hard time with because I feel like I'm like, it's not real. This isn't happening. This is not the thing. This is like because now I have to keep track of like multiple universes where like tons of stuff are happening, and I have to keep track of universe Q where
Yeah.
like and I'm not trying to be mean, like obviously like there's good stuff out there.
Yeah, I think fan fiction is harder to write than it is to like draw like fan art.
Yeah.
Cause I don't know, writing is like kind of, it's very different basically.
Yeah. I don't know. I just feel like for me, I'm more prone to be like go on Instagram and just look at like a bunch of like fan art of like I don't know like Yoshi's or whatever. But I do not spend any time reading fan fiction like ever because I'm just like now I have to keep track of like 17 different timelines of
Oh yeah.
like Mario or whatever or I don't know Samus or whoever I'm reading, and then there's the off chance that like Luigi is gonna get pregnant or something like that.
Yeah.
Now I have to deal with that thought for the rest of my life.
Yeah, fan art is better. Doesn't they don't usually try to interfere with the canon. It's just a nice picture of a character.
Yeah. And then there's I think I would have an easier time reading Smash Brothers fan fiction because the story to Smash Brothers doesn't even make any sense. It's just like a hand and there's like a bunch of stuff blowing up and you can interpret it however you want. So you're like, whatever. All right, so now we got like I feel like I would be all about reading Smash Brothers fan fiction because then it's an interpretation of basically a giant abstract picture.
Yeah.
So I'd be okay with that. Maybe I'll read Smash Brothers fan fiction. But because the Smash Brothers storyline of stuff is just wiggity wiggity whack. I don't know, but I just have you seen? I mean, have you finished the? Yeah, you finished the story in the new Smash Bros. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like so that's the thing.
It's like barely a story. It's
it's barely a story, and yet it's hours long.
Oh yeah, it's very long actually.
Yeah.
It's like man, how long did it take me? I did like 100% and it took me like 40 hours. It's like as long as an RPG.
Yeah. It's as long as an RPG, and yet I feel like I still don't know exactly what happened, other than, there was a big white thing and a big black thing, and they were like, rawr, and one of them kind of looks like a bird, but not really. I don't know.
That's a great summary there, Trevor.
You tell me what it's about. That's my fan fiction. I mean, I watched the MatPat thing about like whatever. Like it's about Sakurai's struggle with the fans and the corporations and blah 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 blah. But that's just like that's just that's just a game theory, like, down the rabbit hole of insanity. Like, it could be 1,000 different things.
It could be, yeah.
It could be about Nazis, for all I know.
Maybe it is.
Yeah. I'm not saying the Jews faked the moon landing. I'm just saying that's what the interpretation of it is to somebody.
Fake the moon landing. Oh, silly Trevor, you believe in the moon?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's like, that's what... I'm sure there's, like, somebody who has, like, some weird belief about it that's like... It's like, yeah, like, the Earth is both hollow and flat at the same time.
Oh, yeah. And then there's some people who are like, oh, what if the Earth is just, like, slightly curved, or...
What do you mean? It is slightly curved. It's a sphere.
No, like, it's still, like, mostly flat, but it's slightly curved.
It's like a Dippin' Dot.
A Dippin' Dot?
You know, the paper sheets with the candy dots.
Oh yeah, like that.
Sorry, I meant to say a candy dot. I said a Dippin' Dot.
I think Dippin' Dots are like little
ice cream.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I was just like, Dippin' Dots are like little ice cream balls.
Yeah, sorry, I got that confused.
We got another missile, Trevor.
Cool.
Isn't that cool? Yeah, it's very cool.
More missiles, more weapons. I think Smash Brothers is about the military-industrial complex of America and how it's run out of control, and eventually we're going to summon dragons to fight Goku. Like, what is it about? Tell me, Sakurai. Tell me, Saccharin, why don't you taste like sugar?
He's an artist. He can't reveal his artistic secrets.
Yeah, sure. That's the thing about the next Smash Brothers. I'm already talking about the next Smash Brothers. Like, it's gonna be garbage. It's gonna be terrible. Sakurai's not gonna be part of it. It's gonna have, like, half the roster. Everyone's gonna be whiny that, like, nobody's there. They're gonna be like, Pichu's not in it. God, worst game ever.
I know. The next game, there's no way they can have, like, everyone in it like they have now.
It's gonna be VR. People are gonna be punching their faces.
VR, only 10 characters.
Only 10 characters, yeah. People are gonna be using Krav Maga moves while they're Wario.
Oof.
Didn't you already do this? I thought you already did this crap.
Nope. There's an artifact in here.
Oh.
Yeah, I was really confused, because yesterday I was just like, okay, I'm going to record tomorrow. I got to figure out what I've done in this game and what I haven't. Because, like, I've memorized this game, but I haven't memorized what I did the last playthrough specifically. Yeah. Artifact acquired.
What the crap's the artifact?
We need it to get into the impact crater.
Oh, I just almost vomited, like, watching you drop there. Kidding, like, but still, it was dizzying.
Don't want to vomit a grommet, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't want to vomit in your room studio.
My room studio.
Is that ice, like, bad for you? Like, if you touch it, will you get too cold?
No, I'm just going real fast.
Oh, okay.
All right, I think that's going to be the end of this episode. I have no idea where to go next, so we kind of have to just stop it here.
All right. Can you just answer me one question before we stop it?
All right.
What is the artifact?
Your mother.
All right.